Hello Garima, congratulations on your All India rank 11 in Afcat 12024. So Garima, how's the feeling?
Thank you, sir. Sir, the feeling is very good. I just feel so proud, and my family is so proud on me. So, the feeling is very good.
So Garima, going back to 2023, when you connected for the very first time, when it was your cousin Abhi Tomar, who was about to prepare for his ND attempt. So that time you got into connection for the very first time when you inquired about his SSB batch and all, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
that time I feel that you were very happy when he got recommended. And that time there was a tag over you of a previous screened out candidate, right? You were also a
Yes,
previous
sir.
screened out candidate from NDA entry. And then you have appeared in 2024 for your very first graduate entry that was FCAT 12024. So what kind of mindset you have made after your first screen out and how you prepared for your graduate entry that was FCAT 12024?
Yes, sir. Like after getting screen out, I feel like बहुत ये क्या हो गया एकदम से. I was really prepared कि अंदर about GTO part and site part. I was really prepared. But at that time I was screen out, but I feel very like guilty type. Then after that I thought like I will prepare properly for the FCAT or CDS examination. Then I started preparing during my semester only, and I also gave CDS one, CDS two to 2023, but not able to clear that. Then I also thought to give FCAT 1 2024, so I started preparing for the written examination. Meanwhile, preparing during the hostel days, so I cleared my FCAT examination with just 163 marks. Then I got to know, like, I have known you earlier. So I just quickly messaged you, कि sir हो गया and I need your batch for the preparation. So I was really happy कि मैंने जब आपको text किया कि finally हो गया, अब मैं SSB के लिए preparation start कर सकती हूँ. तो then आपका batch लिया मैंने मार्च में, and हाँ, it was March month. So yes sir. सर तो देन स्टार्टिंग के फर्स्ट डे तो आई रियलाइज कि मेरे से तो नरेशन ही नहीं हो रही है प्रॉपर. वही स्क्रीन आउट का डर वापस बार बार याद आ रहा था. तो देन उसके बाद डेली डेली इम्प्रूव करती मैं. तो उस पूरे 1 मंथ के बैच में बहुत ज्यादा इम्प्रूवमेंट आई कैन सी, और मेरी नरेशन काफी फ्लुएंट हो गई. देन उसके बाद मैंने फिर बहुत प्रैक्टिस करी कि लाइक नरेशन की. और फिर उसके बाद सर आई ऑल्सो इम्प्रूव्ड, लाइक अब की बार स्क्रीन आउट नहीं होना है. अंदर की प्रिपरेशन तो होती रहेगी, बट फर्स्टली स्क्रीन आउट के लिए प्रिपरेशन करनी है मुझे.
So basically,
देन
the पहला target that you have set was the screening part. इस पे you
यस
have
सर.
to be fluent whenever you are delivering your narration and all, right? And then you worked on
यस
the
सर.
basics of the story writing and all, right?
यस सर.
So basically, if I will talking about the month that was September 2024, when you got your recommendation from AFSB Gandhinagar. So
यस सर.
Garima, how much confident you were about your recommendation?
सर आफ्टर गेटिंग स्क्रीन इन, लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थोड़े आंसू थे आंखों में कि फाइनली आई गॉट स्क्रीन इन. देन उस टाइम लाइक 2 आवर्स का गैप था मेरे पास. आई कैन स्लीप ऑल्सो, और आई कैन ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर फॉर द साइड पार्ट, लाइक थोड़ा सा रिवीजन काइंड ऑफ. सो मैंने सोचा कोई रिस्क नहीं लेना है. जो भी मेरे पास नोट्स आई प्रिपेयर फॉर द साइड पार्ट, वो मैंने सभी रीड आउट कर लिए. एंड ग्रुप के साथ काफी इंटरलिंक्ड हो गई थी, तो आई वाज रियली हैप्पी. मैं आगे का कुछ सोच ही नहीं रही थी, लाइक गोइंग विद द फ्लो था वो प्रोसेस. साइड पार्ट हो गया, ओके डन. फिर ग्रुप के साथ बैठ के बातचीत करी. देन उसके बाद हमारा नेक्स्ट डे इंटरव्यू था, थोड़ा इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर कर लिया. इट जस्ट की लाइक फ्लो के साथ जो जो दे आर आस्किंग मी, just honestly I given my answers, and the GTO was very good, and I was pretty sure like I got the recommendation because my GTO was very good. GD part and talk about the GP is very good. Uh, I also took your batch practice batch again in the August month, and that part really helped me during my GD and GP डिस्कशन के टाइम पे. तो इट रियली हेल्प. तो वहां पे मैं काफी कॉन्फिडेंट थी कि ये तो मैं कर लूंगी. Automatically I feel the lead in the group during the discussion. So, and when I heard my name during the after the conference time, So I was really happy to like heard chess number three.
So basically you are trying to say that whatever you did in the practice portion, right? जो कुछ भी आपने in terms of practice किया, that really helped you.
Yes, sir.
So basics as well as then after whatever practice you have made for whether it was GD, GP or anything else, that really helped you in getting your recommendation.
Yes, sir.
So Garima, recommendation was another thing. But one more thing that I remember, you were having low marks in Afcat exam,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So Garima, I would like to know what was your Afcat marks?
Sir, just 163.
163 marks. And you were eligible for which branch?
Sir, administration, logistic and weapon system.
Weapon system. So basically the ground duty one, right?
Yes, sir.
So गरिमा, if I'll be talking about the myths जो कि market में आप देख सकते हो कि being a girl and if you want to get into the ground duty branch, right? So that time 200 plus तो return में चाहिए ही चाहिए.
Yes, sir.
So have you ever thought of this that इतने marks मेरे नहीं हैं तो क्या पता I will be merit out and all.
Yes, sir. This thought constantly hitting me like 163 marks make ground duty. How can it be possible? But somewhere in my mind, I just thinking like maybe my AFSB marks will help me, will save me in the merit list, and that happened. So, sir, SSB marks, AFSB marks really means a lot, as you said earlier. Ki written marks is not that much portion you have to score, but AFSB marks carry a lot of value during the whole process. So, sir, I think AFSB marks ये एक myth ही है kind of. So AFS
But I
marks value
think
बहुत
earlier
करता
you
है.
were also just a part of this myth. You were distracted by the facts that so-called mentors, so-called YouTube channels, so-called you can say veterans जो अपने आप को veteran बताते हैं इस फील्ड में कि नहीं इतने मार्क्स होंगे तभी आप कुछ कर पाओगे वरना you are surely going to get merit out. And a lot of analysts are also present over Telegram channel, WhatsApp channel as well as YouTube, right? So basically, we're
Yes, sir.
focused about this fact. Even I remember that you have talked to me about the same, and I clearly mentioned you that no need to do such things. Don't get into these things. Just simply focus on your performance when it comes to your EFSB, and that
Yes, sir.
generally plays a major role when it comes to the merit, and that you were consistently following. And hope that also was very good in terms of your results. That you got all India rank one, all India rank 11. Sorry to say,
11.
double
Yes,
one
sir.
basically we can say,
Yes, sir.
right? So one is obviously good, but double one is also not bad, right?
Yes, sir.
So Garima, if I will be talking about the major portion when it comes to psychology or GT, that is group testing, and the third one is interview. Which part you felt played the major role in this much of good performance?
Sir, I think psychology part plays a major role because we can practice as much as can. It is in our hand, like psychology part. But talking about the interview, the IO will ask the same we have to answer. We cannot modulate or manipulate the answer. And third thing, the GTO will half of the GTO will depend on the group. So we don't know what kind of group we will get, but only thing in our hand is the psychology part.
Okay, so how you have prepared for your psychological tests? Like, what was the strategy? Were
So
you doing it on daily basis, or it was a weekly basis that you have planned something that in a weekend you will be doing something specific, or it was something like that earlier you have prepared for it, and then you were just left with the things that whichever things you were supposed to do in terms of before 1 month of your SSB or 10 days of your SSB. Can you please elaborate it?
yes, sir. Sir, like TAT portion plays an important role out of the three things, WT and SRT. And SD is a normal thing, like it's your self-description only. So TAT I play like for the action part, I used to do some chat GPT for the detail action part and just firstly thinking of the theme and discuss with my friends during the group discussion. So we get different ideas and we'll work on it and find different action with the help of the chat GPT and just think. I also put myself in the same situation and just think what else I can do. So TAT I will do 2 to 3 times 3 TAT, detailed TAT on the daily basis. Plus, I also practiced for the WAT. I took 30 words and without time base. Means I more focused on the quality, not the quantity. So I relate a particular word with my own personality, like how this word is showing my character or personality in front of the psychologist. So that's how I prepare for the WT and TET on a daily basis. But for the SRT part, like when 1 month is left for my SSB, so I started practicing SRT also. Firstly, like after giving 2 days break, I give SRT like 60 sets again. But after giving 2 to 3 sets, I just practiced time-based SRT to check like how can I do plus 45 or plus 50. So on the last 10 to 20 days, I started doing time-based test, which is also available in the YouTube also, like TAT sets, time foundation, and WAT. So through this, I practiced my psychology part.
So basically, in general, if I would like to say that you did your TAT preparation with Chat GPT and all, like whichever theme you were not knowing, like whichever things you were not aware of, you searched it over Chat GPT, got to know about the actions that what could be the possible things that you can do in that. Apart from that,
Yes, sir.
first you thought of the basics of the WAT, like how to approach the WAT. Then you tried to do the things that you can relate with yourself. And for the SRT, at the last moment, as you were aware that what could be the situation reaction tests answers that you have just prepared just few days before your SSB, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Garima,
And
after
sir,
getting
also for
married
the
in,
for
when you got married in,
yes, sir.
so who was the happiest in your family?
So my parents,
Parents, specifically mother or father?
father.
Father.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also, if I'll be talking about the time when you were waiting for your marriage, again, a lot of things were going into your mind. So, what kind of environment that time was?
So firstly, being a part of that group, like who is constantly sending about the updates of the like merit list. So one day they send a fake merit list, just like I just keep, अरे ये तो मेरा नाम है ही नहीं इसमें. The next day when the merit list arrived at 11 p.m. on 26 November, I just firstly before opening the PDF just praying कि काश मेरा name हो. So just checking FCAT woman name. I just found my name at the 11th position. I was shouting like mummy because my mother was upstairs. So like mummy 11, 11. My mother said, what 11? So I said AIR 11. So like
That
my
was
father
very,
came back from
very
the mid.
satisfactory when you got your
Yes,
name.
sir.
And I remember that you called me that time that, yes, I got this much rank, right? So of course that
Yes,
was
sir.
also satisfaction that people were saying this that nahi hoga tumhare marks come hai and all. But again, after defying all the myths, you got all in the rank 11, right?
Yes, sir.
Garima, how much you are excited about AFA?
Sir, I was really excited because the whole 2024 learning experience, ups and downs, and now tomorrow I will join the AFA. It was really a proud moment for me and my family members. I was really excited for the new journey with the new year 2025.
Okay. So best wishes for your journey at EFA, and I wish that you will really do well in terms of training, and also soon you are going to be a very good officer in terms of everything. Just stay rooted, do very well, and always be honest to yourself and the things that so very well doing. Thank you so much, Garima, for a good
Thank you,
conversation. I
sir.
hope it is going to be an inspiration for others as well who must be getting deviated by the myths and all. Thank you so much, Garima. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Jai.